Hey everyone, how's it going? Chris here. I'm going to quickly show you some comic book pickups that I've gotten recently. Got quite a few things to show you. I'm actually going to break up things into a few different videos. I'm going to show you some comic books here and a couple other things. And then there's also a short little video of a couple things that Logan got that we're going to do. And then also I'm going to do a video on some comic book preservation items that I picked up as well. So just quickly, we're going to go through the comic books here and then get to a couple of gifts that my wife got for me. Since Valentine's Day is coming up, we've been gifting each other things, and she got me some really cool nerdy things for me. So okay, let's go through the comic books real quick. Start with a few Watchmen books here, issue number 6. 6 of 6, so this one's finally ended. It's a pretty good series anyways. Ozymandias, Len Wein, Jay Lee. Another pretty good one. This is issue 5 of 6, so this is just about done. I'm just wondering, with anybody else, have you guys stopped reading the backup, The Crimson Corsair? It was pretty good, but I kind of started reading some comic books out of order and was picking some up before others, so I kind of lost about halfway through the story, and I stopped reading it. So I wonder if anybody else is in that same situation, if those backups was really a good way to present it, or whether they should have done it all in a one shot or something. But yeah, that's my question to you guys. Other one, this one was really fun, kind of broke up the kind of seriousness and how before Watchmen was all just dragging on, sort of. It's all been pretty good, but still, I think it's been going on for a long time, so everybody's kind of ready for it to end, and this just kind of broke up that a little bit. This one was a little bit more fun, and there's a one-shot, but going through the history of you know, the dollar bill's backstory, how he became a superhero, and then his ultimate demise. So yeah, it was actually really good. It was taken pretty lightly, I think, and it helped break up all the other Watchmen miniseries for me as well too. It made me a little happier to be still reading them at the moment. Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man, issue number 2, nice cover there. Ryan Segment's art. I'm loving Dan Slott's writing here. This is really great. I love how he's doing this Death of Peter Parker thing. No matter what they call this title, this is still, to me, Amazing Spider-Man. Peter Parker's still in it, and it's still coming at you twice a month. So I think it's really great. And Dan Slott, he's no slouch in writing either. He's got things set up, I think, and he's shown that from issue number 600. He said things from 600 that ended up coming to fruition in 700. So, I mean, he's way ahead of the writing here, and I know a lot of people, you know, a lot of people either love or hate this, and a lot of people had some nerd rage or some questions concerning issue number 700 and perhaps even issue 1 of Superior Spider-Man. And slowly here, Dan Slott's going to be answering those questions. Every question that I've heard everybody kind of bring up, Dan Slott is slowly, you know, I guess going to be answering those, I think, and some questions he already has. So he's no slouch, and I think he's writing each character as they would. And he's way ahead of the game, you guys. I definitely think that all the questions that I have heard, I know he's going to be answering. So I think this is going to be a good series. And however Peter Parker comes back, that's going to be pretty cool too. Issue number 3 of Avengers. This one connects to the other titles as well too, or the other covers. Issue 1 and 2 go together, connecting covers. That's pretty cool. Haven't read this one yet, but I've only read issue 1 and 2, and they were pretty good. Both the only team book I'm picking up at the moment, because there's so many Avengers titles and XMen titles. I'm not getting everything. Yeah. Issue number 4 of Avengers with a different cover. I don't even know who's on the front of the cover, but you know, writing by Jonathan Hickman. A lot of the stuff that I've read from him has been pretty good, so I do expect this title to do really well as well. Issue number 3 of Wolverine Max. This is kind of going kind of like Wolverine the Best There Is, but not as bad. But still, I think this particular Wolverine title is not in continuity. I just kind of see some things that are very different with Wolverine that I definitely won't be counting as, counting as a story in the regular continuity of Wolverine. But not as bad as Wolverine the Best there is so far, so we'll see where it goes. And as far as explicit content, it's just kind of no reason for it, really. It's not even good. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's not a good way to portray Wolverine, I guess. If you've been reading it, you kind of know what I mean. Like, there's no purpose for it. It's not even really good. It's not funny. It's not witty. Kind of explicit stuff. It's just, there's no reason for it. But Wolverine title, that is really good. Wolverine and the X-Men here. We have issue number 24, writing by Jason Aaron. Jason Aaron is right now the master of writing Wolverine. He can do Wolverine. And this one, as the cover suggests, there is a intimate moment, or a suggested intimate moment with Wolverine and Storm. And she also gets her mohawk back. And she becomes the headmistress of the school. But here's one that's pretty cool. Just getting right into the background more of Jim Downing and who he really was and what his involvement was in the with the Spawn and the other superhuman kind of program that they were doing. But this is one of the 20th anniversary covers. I just love these covers that McFarlane's been doing basically all year long, doing these parody or swipe covers. This one happens to be of his own work, just like the last one was. And everybody knows what this is a cover swipe of. Right there, Spider-Man number 300. It's really cool. Just about everything's the same. The building, the colors are in the background are kind of the same, but like the colors, but the buildings are actually slightly different. There's more water towers in the Spawn one, so the scenery is a little bit different. But yeah, basically you see Spawn and Spider-Man at the top running the same. Just really kind of cool to see what McFarlane's done with his own work, parodying his own work. And the next one, I believe the next cover is actually going to be a parody of Action Comics #1, so that'll be kind of neat. Okay, so then the last one here, I don't know if you guys have been watching my videos lately, but you know I'm a Wolverine fan, and you might have noticed in one of my last haul videos, you didn't see Savage Wolverine #1, and that's because I was waiting for this. This was a gift ordered by my wife. This is Savage Wolverine issue #1. This is the Mile High Comics variant. And since it's a nice variant and a gift by my wife, I am treating it well and putting it in the Mylar. Scott Campbell cover. And you see there, Mile High Comics variant. So that is really cool. I like that. Definitely thank my wife for that. She picked that up for me on eBay through Mile High store. And there was a couple other good covers, but there was even a Scotty Young cover where it was kind of like a half of a baby Wolverine and he was kind of blown up, but he was only half the cover. And I didn't really like that one. Although I like the Scotty Young ones, that just wasn't the best, I don't know, visual for me, I guess. Only half of a Wolverine and blown up on there. But this one was really caught my eye. And my wife asked me, what can I kind of get you? And I said, well, there's this cool variant I would like. So you can even see in the background here a kind of part of a dinosaur, like a T-Rex mouth or something right here. That's pretty cool. As far as the story, I thought it was kind of neat. So far, nothing wrong with it, just basically a setup. But leaves you to question, how did Wolverine get there? And why is he there? But Shanna and a S.H.I.E.L.D., I don't know, a scout team or something, they crash landed on this island, and the island has the island is just off of the Savage, the Savage Land, and then there's some kind of mystery about this island, and and something caused the plane to crash. So it was like 8 months later, and then Wolverine, you know, somehow shows up mysteriously, and him with Shauna got to try to figure out this mystery and get off the island. So that was really cool. Let's go into, I'll just move these. And then also a couple movie pickups. First, I'll show you guys this one. You all definitely gotta get this one. This is really cool. I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was. But here's Hotel Transylvania. Adam Sandler plays as the voice of Count Dracula. You got Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Wolfman. And it is really, really funny. And this guy right here, I forget what the character's name, but he's actually supposed to be a human. He happens to be in this, finds this hotel away from the world that Dracula has set up to protect his daughter here. And it's kind of a love story, I guess, but comedy with all of these monsters, and a love story between Dracula's daughter and the human. So it was actually really good. A lot of funny stuff from all of the actors and the voice actors, but just really cool seeing all these monsters mixed together in this hotel. It is just really funny. So if you love animation, you love kind of pulp culture, monsters, comedies, this is definitely one to pick up. I don't think you'll be disappointed in that movie. The other one, also for all comic book fans, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Part 2. This is going through issues number 3 and 4, I guess, of Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. This one was really good too. First one was just amazing, awesome. This one, there was a few things. It was still really good. Basically, there's two things: a final confrontation with the Joker, and a fight with Superman. Those were both really cool. I really liked the fight with Superman. That was really neat. And this one too, I got more used to Peter Weller's voice. It just sounded really great in this one too. I wasn't as used to hearing his voice as Batman in the first one, but definitely got used to it in this one and really enjoyed it. Just really cool action, really great animated version of the story. I've only read issues 1 and 4, and I got to get 2 and 3, and I'll actually read the little graphic novels. But this was a great representation, and as far as DC superheroes go, this is what I really enjoyed. This was really cool. Okay, and then the last thing, another gift from my wife, just amazing. This one just came today. Got it through Amazon. Big giant book here. Right here, the Zelda, Legend of Zelda, HYRULE Historia. This is just an amazing, amazing book. This one, particular one, was affordable. I think it was like, at full cost it's $30, $35, something like that. There was also another big collector's set which had gold foil, gold foil on the top of the pages, and it came like in the brown leather bound hardcover. This one is hardcover too, but basically this goes through the history of the Legend of Zelda, of all of the video games. It goes through such things as story development, character development, great concept art as well from all the video games. Look at those beautiful looking watercolor types of paints. So just how it's all put together is just really amazing. Video game, history, the games that came out, and some rare items as well, rare merchandise. And then also one of the big things is the complete actual chronological order, the official, is what they say, the official chronological order of the Legend of Zelda history. So that's a big thing. There's so many different games, and how they all go in order has been a big thing for fans to kind of read and kind of figure out. So that's kind of cool. But just amazing, going all the way from the Nintendo, the GameCube, everything, just amazing. This is definitely a book for every Zelda fan. And there's also happens to be a comic book in the back as well, so that is really cool, and it goes through the I think it's the Skyward Sword little book, and it is by Akira Himikawa, which is a group of ladies, 2 ladies who do the books, same ones that do these manga graphic novels as well. So half of it, I haven't read it yet, but part of it is in color, so you can see there, and it's just really great to see in that large format as well too. But then there's a nice picture of Link. That's really cool. And then part of it is in the manga black and white. So that's really cool. So definitely, I was surprised by the price of it as well too. Really affordable. Yeah. Really, really cool book. So it's awesome. Thank my wife for that too as well. Just amazing, amazing book. Recommend it for video game fans and definitely Zelda fans if you love kind of history books of video games, pulp culture and stuff, and love concept art. This might be for you as well too. Just really, really cool. I love it. Good stuff. Okay, so definitely can't recommend that one more. Just go pick it up. Alright, so that's about that. That's gone long enough, and like I say, got a couple more videos coming at you about some comic book preservation items, and also a couple items that Logan got as well. So I hope you guys enjoy those coming videos, and I hope you also enjoyed this video. Leave your comments below, and I'll talk to y'all later.